Hello, everybody, and how are you doing today? It is Rusty Champaign here. I hope you are having a wonderful day, and we're here with some live playthrough of SnowRunner. If you haven't seen any of my other videos of SnowRunner, then welcome to SnowRunner. And we will be doing a brand new playthrough of this, so starting at the very beginning and working our way through. And for those of you who have watched some of my SnowRunner videos, then welcome back. And hopefully you'll be okay with us kind of starting fresh from the beginning, because I did want to kind of take this from the start and then go forward with it. So I'm not going to go too much into all of the detail with all of the text on the screen. So let's see. Just looking at something that happened on my watch. We are all good. So yeah. So we're for those of you who haven't ever seen this before, we start out in an area called Black River, Michigan. And we start out, they give us a flavor text about this area where they had a big flood. And we are basically needing to go and find a watchtower on the map. And the maps are pretty extensive. So it's a pretty good amount of area that you're going and looking at. And just looking at some other things here on my screen, so making sure everything is good. So yeah, the map itself is a pretty big size. So if we look, there's a lot of map there that we're looking at, and so we're basically trying to find our way to this watchtower here, and so we can close this out, and we can just get back in our truck, and we can get our truck started. So, and we can get into here. So you start out with a Chevy pickup, and your Chevy pickup does have all-wheel drive on it, so you can activate the all-wheel drive on it. It will tell you how to do it, and it will tell you that you can get yourself into low gear, and you can do all-wheel drive, and it'll give you these little tool tips for if it looks like you're getting yourself into a potentially precarious situation. So it will kind of tell you things that could be helpful to your situation. But right now, we're just kind of going, and that magnifying glass that's out in the distance, that's the watchtower that we're aiming for. So we're basically going to start out on this main road. That main road is going to take us in the direction of the watchtower. So we're just going to keep on following this road straight, and we will make our way that direction. So for any of you who might have seen the construction simulator playthrough or the live stream that I did of that before. My apologies on that one for the quality. I was learning a little bit on live streaming and what to do with things like bit rates and stuff like that, and I realized I had a pretty horrible bit rate. So hopefully this one is now going to fix that issue and should hopefully be better. So now it's going to tell us about terrain and how there's all kinds of terrain that is in the game. And for those of you who, again, are not familiar with SnowRunner, the best way to put the terrain in this game is that it's all bad. that's that's really just about all I could say. Is that there's very little of it that's good, and the rest of it is just kind of subpar to horrible. So, but that's what it's about. It's about doing all kinds of missions and taking on all kinds of contracts and doing them all in bad terrain, basically, and doing your best to not get yourself stuck or fall off a cliff, which is what we will probably do. So here we have a fuel station. The nice thing about fuel is that it doesn't cost you anything, nor do repairs. So you can always refill for free, and you can always repair for free, which are both very nice things. So now we're going to get on the road, going to continue this way towards our watchtower. Now, it does tell you that you can set waypoints on the map, and we will learn about that momentarily once we find this watchtower. So we will learn about setting waypoints on a map and how you navigate the map and things along that line. So we are just about up to the watchtower here. I am using a PS4 controller to control this, which is nice because I don't really use my PS4 for much of anything anymore. So it's nice to be able to repurpose this controller. All right, Watchtower has been discovered. Good job. We have discovered it, and discovering Watchtowers will reveal parts of the map. And to repair the bridge, we'll need a bigger vehicle to transport materials. Oh yeah, there's a bridge that's in town, and the bridge got washed out in the flood. So the first thing we're trying to do is we're trying to repair the bridge, but we can't do that in our pickup truck. And then when we're at Watchtower, we can hit the square button, and that will allow us to basically kind of take a look at everything that we can see from the observation tower, because you never really get out of your vehicle, so you're never really playing this in like first person mode other than being in a vehicle. So now if we wanted to, we could at this point go into the map and we can set up an area to we can set up a course to get to our truck, and it's got all these objectives that are on the map here that are kind of all flashing at us. And so if we do this, um, it will then say, okay, we can press right click, we can use our right mouse button to put a course on the map. So that's what we're going to do right now. So we're right here at the watchtower. So we're going to just put right mouse button and make a course that goes this way, basically, and then over here to our truck that we need to find. And then once we have that, now you can see we have all these big blue areas on the ground, basically saying this is the way you want to go to what you're trying to reach. So now we're going to turn, go this way, and just follow all the blue circles as we navigate our way to our very first bigger truck that we will have in the game. Now, the trucks that they give you to start out the game are not very powerful and cannot handle too much, at least not until you get them upgraded. So it's something to watch out for if you ever play this game and you're trying to do certain things, because there will be certain areas that if you try and go there, you're just going to get immediately stuck. And it's always funny, especially when you've got to like pull yourself out with your winch and things along that line. So, all right, so now we're just continuing along on our road to our very first truck. And we will have it here in just a second as we hang a left and now head up this hill. So again, we could go into low, which I just did now. So that basically, that helps you so that your wheels don't spin too much, and it makes it easier to navigate on not as good of terrain, but then you are basically going very, very slowly. So it's one of those things you got to kind of weigh it out and see, is this terrain that bad or is it not? How do I want to go about navigating things? So it's something to keep in mind. All right, so we have found our first highway truck. So there are different classifications of trucks in the game. There's pickup trucks, which are considered like scout vehicles. There are highway trucks, which are good for being on the highway. There are I think they call them all around or heavy duty trucks, which are better than highway trucks. And then I believe they have like off road vehicles, which are like the best ones out there. So, like it says here, this one's designed for roads, so there are no off road options. So, try not to fall into the swamp or drive into deep mud with it, because if you do, you're going to be in trouble. So now we're going to hop into that truck and we are going to change trucks, get into GMC. So there we go. It's not the best truck, not the best truck for the job, but it'll have to do. So now we're going to get ourselves a job with the Steel River Township. So now we can go and find that in the map menu. And so now if we go up here, we can see we have these contracts. So there now, if we click on this, it'll show us what our contract is. So now we need to build the old bridge. And to build the old bridge, we're going to have to deliver some metal beams, and then we're going to have to deliver some wooden planks. And as it says here, these objectives must be done in order. So you can't bring the planks first. You need to bring the beams first. And knowing me, I would try to bring the planks first and wonder why it's not working. So we're going to activate this. And now if we look, now we have additional markers in town that will show us the storage facility. So this is the storage facility where you can go and pick up the cargo. And there's also an area where you can also go and get the wooden planks as well. So the first place we have to go is we have to go to the town storage to get the beams. So now if we plot a course here, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. It's left mouse button to move it. So we can plot a course here, make our way into town, and go basically here, and that will take us to the storage area where we can get our metal beams. And then we're going to go back into the joystick, and now it's saying we are ready to repair the bridge. Are we? Maybe we are. Maybe you are. I don't know about me. So, all right. So we're going to take off the handbrake, going to get things moving, and off we go on our way to town. And we're going to zoom out a little bit. So again, these trucks, as they're originally set up, basically are good for being on the road and maybe on minimal dirt. And anything worse than that, and you can forget about it. You just don't want to do it. It's bad. It's very bad. It's all kinds of bad. So this truck can make it because, again, in the beginning, they've got to make it so that you can actually do things with your beginning trucks. Otherwise, no one would ever play the game because you wouldn't be able to do anything. So we are able to navigate this road with this truck because this is just like dirt, maybe a little bit of mud, but hardly anything. And as long as you keep yourself out of the ruts, then you're generally all right. So now we're basically making our way to the outskirts of the town here. And then we are going to keep following our blue circles. And I'm driving on the wrong side of the road. Because the nice thing is that there's never anyone on the roads out here. They have all these roads, but no one is ever on them. So it's basically free reign for driving on the roads. Codename George, hello, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Welcome to SnowRunner if you've never seen this before. So we are now working our way to our destination to pick up some metal beams. And loading metal beams is very easy. They have this option here where you can use a crane if you wanted to in that red box. We're not going to get that crazy with it. We're just going to go here, cargo management, and load it up. Okay, and it talks about the two different ways that you can load cargo. So you got two different options. Basically, just have it automatically load into your truck, or use the crane. We're just not that fancy. We're just going to have it loaded up. Now we are going to head back to the bridge where we have the washout. So this is the town. And again, it's a nice little town. No one ever drives around here, but it is a nice little town. So there is that. It has a motel. It has a bar. It has a bowling alley. It's basically your average, ordinary town. That's about all that you can say about it. I wonder if I have the controls set up on this for, if I have them set up on steering wheel control. I don't know. It feels like it's driving okay. It doesn't feel like it's trying to pull one way or the other too much. I'm going to check that real quick, though. So we're going to hop into the controls real quick. And I'm going to just check the settings to make sure. Yeah, steering wheel. I wanted to make sure that I had that set. And I do. So we're good. So now we're going to keep rolling. Anytime you stop moving, it's advisable to throw on your handbrake because if you don't, you will probably roll into a bad spot. Now, as I always joke on my SnowRunner streams, they always have these barricades on the road, and you can push them over. And I always joke that the city will come back in your next playthrough, and they will have set them back out again. So the city apparently has an unlimited supply of barricades that you can feel free to give a nudge. And as long as you don't drive over them directly, it won't cause any damage. But if you run over one square with the front of your vehicle, you will probably take some damage. So it's best to avoid doing that if you can. So we are off and on our way to the washed out bridge, which is just around the corner here to the left. So here we come up to it. I'm actually driving. Whoa, better slow down. I'm about to say I'm actually driving pretty good, and then I almost smashed into a concrete block because that's what I do. Okay, so here we go. We now can hit the handbrake, put the handbrake on, cargo management. So now to unload the beams, we just hit X, and that's it. So when unloading the cargo, and it tells you everything about unloading the cargo. And now we're going to unload it. So it's going to show us this beautiful beginning of a bridge that thankfully it's not having me build because it would look nothing like that if I built it. So now we have to go to the lumber mill. So we can look at the map again. So the lumber mill is over here. So we have a few different ways of getting there. So we are, oh, and I don't know why it's telling me about the fuel station still, but for some reason it is. So now we're down here and we can set up another course. And basically what we're going to do, there's this road here which says lumber mill, and we can actually take that road and it won't be any kind of an issue. So I don't have to actually even set a course any further than that. I could. So we could certainly do this and set a course all the way to the lumber mill, and that would be perfectly fine. There'd be nothing wrong with that. So it's completely up to you. So now we are going to take the handbrake off because you can't actually move with the handbrake on because that's how handbrakes work. So now we're on our way and we're going to probably smash the guardrail. Yep, we are. So I did that just to show you vehicle damage. Yeah, that's it. That's why I did that. So, so yeah, you can do some damage to your vehicle, and if you do, you're going to see these little circles down here in the lower left, in the very bottom there, where it will show you all the different damage that you can have on your vehicle. So as you get more and more damage, you'll have more and more of that circle that disappears. So right now, nothing is damaged other than the engine. And again, it's free to get that repaired. We can get it repaired once we have our garage, which we do not yet have. And that's the point of this entire part of the exercise, is to get ourselves to where we can get to our garage, which is on the other side where the bridge washed out. All right, so now we're going to go this road to the lumber mill. And again, this road can be navigated with this truck. This truck can't navigate much more than this, at least not with these tires, because it's just got basic highway tires. They're great for roads, and they stink for just about everything else. So it's yeah, they're kind of precarious and not something that you want to use in subpar spots. So now we're just continuing along on our trek towards the lumber mill. And there we will go and pick up our wooden planks that we need to then bring back to the bridge. So I love the graphics in this game. This game came out in 2020. It does have 4 anniversary packs to it. So it's got tons of content. But I'm just kind of starting here at the very beginning and now saying that this lumber mill is the best place to get those wooden planks, which is amazing because it's a lumber mill. So you would think you'd get your wooden planks here. So, all right. So we're going to come in here. We're going to hang a right. And we're going to pick up our planks. So now we're going to go to cargo management again. And now we're going to load 2 planks. So we've got 1 and we've got 2. And we can see that in the upper left. So it shows truck. It shows 2 of 2, and then we've got a wooden plank there and a wooden plank there. So this can hold up to 2 slots of cargo, basically. The metal beams were 2 slots worth for 1 unit of beams. So that's why the truck was full when we got the beams there. All right, so now we're going to continue on our way. But yeah, as I was saying about the game, it's got a bunch of additional content, and if I do enough live streams of it, then yeah, we can probably get to that. But I figured, like I said, it's best to start at the beginning, especially if by chance you haven't actually seen the game. And it's great just to see how everything starts out and kind of moves along. I've done, I'm trying to think, maybe like the first couple hours of it. So all of this that we're doing is stuff that I've done before, which is good because it makes it it makes the driving a lot better. I don't drive quite as fumbly. But when we start getting into things that I haven't done before, then it's going to be all bets are off. So it's all going to look kind of calm, cool, and collected on this part of Rusty Champaign land. But later on, it will get squirrely. All right, so now we're on our way back to the bridge. And again, this truck can handle this road. And even with these beams in there, it can still handle it. And that won't be any kind of an issue. So now whoa, watch those rocks. Now we're going to hang a left, get back out to the main drive, and then we will be just moments away from the bridge, which is just right about here. So hang a left turn. And here we go, back at the bridge once again with our wooden planks. So we're going to hit the brakes here. We're going to put on the handbrake, cargo management, unload a 1 and a 2. And there we go. What a pretty bridge. And again, I'm glad they didn't have me build it. They just had me bring the stuff. So we've been promoted. We're now rank 2. Got 3,000. We got $2,100 for doing that. We got 350 experience points for completing that. And as you get more experience, you get more driver ranks. And as you get more driver ranks, it's going to give you the ability to get more and more upgrades for your vehicles. So we can go here. So now our next objective is to find the garage. And if we press down, so this is where we can basically see everything about us. So in the world of Michigan, we've completed 4% of Michigan. We found 2 vehicles, 1 watchtower, 21 there. We have not found any upgrades. There are 21 in Michigan. And if we go along the top, we can see all the different contracts that exist in the game. Now, these are not ones that are immediately available to you, but these are all the different contracts. And you can see what they take, how many points they give you. And then these are the ones that we've completed. There are also all these tasks that you can do in the game that will also give you money and experience, and they're kind of like side missions, I'd almost say. I mean, they're things you want to do because money and experience are always good. And then there's this area where it shows you the trucks that you have. Right now we have 2. Then there are these things called contests, which I've never tried because I am not that good. So they're basically timed things, and anything that's timed, I'm just going to stay away from, at least for now. So that's what you can see when you look at your profile screen. And now we're just going to make our way to the garage. And then from there, we will discover our next truck very, very soon. So yeah, it's a very expansive area that you have here in just this part of the game. So it seems like all the maps are a pretty good size, and you've got plenty of room to drive when you do this. And there's all kinds of roads here. Some of them are better, some of them are worse, and all kinds of things to explore and check out. So yeah, right now we just have the 2 vehicles, and I know that there are tons and tons of them. But like I said, I've not played very much of the content, but I've always wanted to because I always find this game to be pretty fun. So here's a farm that is completely washed out from all the rain, and we will have some things that we can do there as well. And then there will be areas that have what they call objectives, which is where you can go and basically pick up tasks and other things that you can do that will again give you money and experience. So we're just right now still making our way towards the garage. I didn't bother setting any waypoints for it because I know where it is. So it's just straight ahead. And again, this truck can navigate this. It's a little bit foggy out here, so it's weird to see the fog. I don't feel like I've ever seen that much fog before. But here we are with it. So now we're going to have a little bit of water here, and we'll be able to get through this no problem. So just up ahead and to the left, we have our garage. Well, it's not our garage, it's the garage, but it's where we can go to do everything that we need to do, basically. It's kind of like our home base in each area. So this fog is certainly not helping. All right, so we're going to hang right and turn into our garage. And when we get here, we're going to discover what we have here, what is called an upgrade point. So, hey, we found the garage. Hooray! Now we can get inside. So we will do that. So now we found a truck. That truck looks great, don't it? You're going to see something here in a minute. We discovered an upgrade, so we can hit this upgrade. So now we discovered an upgrade called Engageable All-Wheel Drive, but it's not usable for this truck. But it is usable for... Oh, it didn't show me what truck... I hit a wrong button, but it would normally show you what trucks it's available for. In this case, it's available for that truck that's over there that looks really nice. But now when we hop into that truck, yeah, it's busted. There's absolutely nothing that you can do with this truck. It is completely shot. So what we can do in order to fix this is once you take a truck into your garage, it will automatically repair it and it will automatically refuel it. So we can't drive this truck anywhere. Everything about it is broken. So what we can do is we can go here, we can change the trucks, and we can move a little bit forward. And now we're going to. Oh, we finally found the garage. I didn't do that. So we got another $850, another 200 experience. And now we're going to get our very first introduction to our most popular tool in the game, the winch. The winch will be your best friend in SnowRunner. So the winch you can attach on any of the points that's shown. And in this case, we're going to attach it to the back, and then it will show you anything that you can attach it to. Now, in this case, we must be too far away from that truck. So we're going to back up just a bit. We're going to throw on the handbrake, and we're going to do attach winch again. And it's, I wonder why it's not doing that. That's strange. Normally it would just let me attach the winch there. So, why is that not working this time? So, all right. Well, we'll just go in, and then we'll come back and we'll get that truck because I know we can get it. So we're going to move into the garage. So now we've fully repaired. We've fully restored. Now it's going to have us do this thing real quick where we can show us how to move from one area to the next in the game. So to do that, we can do traveling, and then there's this option here to retain a vehicle, which basically takes a vehicle and puts it into a giant invisible suitcase. And then you can then travel and use the global map, and then it can show you all the areas where you can go. So these are all the areas that we can go. So these are in season 1, which we don't have available, and then these are the ones that are in other areas as well. So it wants us to go to Alaska, which we will do. And then once you're in Alaska, you can basically travel to the garage there just by highlighting it on the left and hitting X. Oh, we got to hit square there to make that message go away. So now we can go into the garage. And once we're in the garage, then we can take the truck out. So we can go out, we can go to truck storage, we can take the truck out of storage, and now the truck is in Alaska. It is out of the invisible suitcase. So if we wanted to, we could leave the garage and explore Alaska, but we're not going to do that because Alaska is harder than Michigan, and Michigan is hard enough in itself. So we're just going to, once again, put the truck back in the suitcase, and we are going to take the truck, head back to Michigan, and get back to safe area. I need to figure out how to turn off all those tooltips. So I'm going to do that right now because it keeps on showing me the same tooltips over and over again. And I know that there's a way to have those, oh yeah, repeated hints off. We don't need to see the same hints over and over again. I kind of get the idea after a while. So those are off now. So now we're going to continue, take our truck out of storage, and it is now back here in Michigan. And then to get out of the garage, all we got to do is go down here, and we'll leave the garage. Oh, no, we're in Alaska. Oops. I thought I went back to Michigan. I apparently did not. So here's Alaska. It looks beautiful. That's a trailer store. We'll learn about more about those later. But yeah, this is Alaska. It's snowy. The roads are bad. It's not made for a GMC highway truck that you get at the very beginning of the game. So we're just going to drive back around to the front, and then we're going to go back to Michigan where we belong and where we could actually have some success. All right. So once again, into the suitcase. And now to the global map, and back to Michigan, and now back into our garage, which we can get to by going to the garage entrance and clicking X. So now we're back in Michigan. I'm not sure how I missed that before, but I did. And now we'll take it out of storage. Boom. And now back out of the garage. So now we're going to try this again. So when you leave a garage, it puts you into this big red area here, this area with red stripes around it, like caution tape. So you don't want to leave vehicles there, because if you leave vehicles there and then you bring another vehicle out of the garage, bad stuff can happen. So if you're ever doing that, then just make sure that you take all your vehicles out of the area of the exit from the garage. All right, so now we're going to go here. We're going to try this again. I don't know why it wasn't letting us winch, unless maybe we needed to get into the garage for the very first time. Oops. So let's throw the handbrake on. I want to get the zoom out. All right, so now we're going to try attaching the winch again. There we go. Now it worked this time. So now you can winch to anything that it then shows you. So when we get in areas where get ourselves stuck, which is going to happen, then you'll see all the places where you can winch. So in this case, we're going to winch to the front of that vehicle, and then we are going to close our functions. And then to pull the winch, we're just going to hit the triangle, and it's going to pull this vehicle towards us, and then we can move forward, and then we will bring this in. Hey, it sounds like we got a subscriber. Let me see if I can find it, because I want to say thank you to whoever it was that subscribed. So let me see. Uh, Codename George, thank you very much for the subscription. I definitely appreciate it. Welcome to Rusty Champaign. That is so nice. Always appreciate it. Okay, so now we are going to hop out into our other vehicle. So now we're going to change trucks, go into the Fleet Star. We're going to haul this into the garage, and look at that. It is magically fixed and magically refueled. So it's funny how that happens. So now we can, from here, we can go to the local map, and then we can go into our GMC. So then we can pull that also into the garage. So we're going to move this into the garage. So now we have both in the garage, and the only thing that we don't have in the garage is our pickup truck. So now that we've done that, now we can start taking a look around on the map and see what the things are that we have on the map here. So there's a task giver here called Missing Machinery, which is up here in town. There's another one called Fallen Power Line. There's a contest called the Pinewood Express, and we're not going to do that. And then there's another one here called Motel Woes. There are also these watchtowers, and again, the watchtowers we want to explore because the watchtowers are going to show us more of the map, and it's going to show us where there are more upgrades, and it's going to show us where there are more things to do. So those are the things that we know right now. There are also contracts that we can do. So these are the different contracts that are available. So we have contracts with these three companies. So for example, we could look at this one that's called Pipe Dream, which is off in this area that we have not yet explored. So we probably don't want to do anything with that right now. We can go look at contracts with Husky Forwarding. So there's this first contract here called Farming Tools that we can do. And we will probably do that one once we're done showing all these contracts. And then the last set of contracts there are with Steel River Township. And they have all of these ones that are available, starting with Lost Container, which they recommend a truck with a crane, which we don't have. And so what we can do now is we can do this one called Farming Tools. So it's going to ask us basically to take a curtain-side trailer that is right here, just outside of the garage, and deliver it right here to the farm. So that we can do. We can make that one happen. That's not going to be any trouble. So we are going to take that one, and once you do it, it puts the tracking for it up here in the upper right. So you can see what is needed in order to complete your contract. And now we can close this up. We will get into our Fleet Star to do this. So it gives you all kinds of hints and all kinds of tutorial stuff. It's really, really good in that regard. So we're going to leave the garage. We need to turn on our headlights. And I'm actually, no, I was going to put some better lights on here, but I'm not going to. Oh, I didn't put the upgrade on here. So I do have to drive back around. I forgot. This vehicle does have an all-wheel drive upgrade, and I forgot to put it on. So we're going to drive back around here, and I need to show you the customize menu because I have not done that. So back into the garage. So customize, these are all the different things that you can customize on your vehicle. So you can customize the engine, the gearbox, the suspension, the tires, the winch, differential lock, which basically just keeps everything moving along without anything kind of slipping and sliding as much. You can put a spare wheel on it. You can put a snorkel on it. It's got all-wheel drive, and then you got frame add-ons. So in this case, we did find where it says X1. That's because we found an upgrade for engageable all-wheel drive. So we don't have to pay anything for it. We just have to do that, and now our vehicle has engageable all-wheel drive on it. Now I am going to go down here, and I am going to go to, let's see, where would it be? Rooftop. So it's, oh, all it has is like a raised beacon. So I thought it was going to have something with lights, but apparently not. So let's see, miscellaneous, a twin horn, external horn, side thresholds, angled sun visor. No, I don't need any of that. I was hoping it was going to have something with lights, but it does not appear as if it does, other than the raised beacon. So that doesn't do a whole lot of good. So, all right, we're just going to hop out of here. We're going to leave the garage. Going to turn on our little itty bitty lights. And now I'm going to immediately throw on all-wheel drive because there's no reason not to. All right, so the curtain side trailer we have is right up there. And if we drive by these trailers, it says, oh, hey, you discovered a trailer. Here's some points. So, and it tells you about trailers, ones that you can attach, ones that you can't, and why you can't, and how you get to them. Basically, just drive up to them and then attach to them, which, if you're me, that's easier said than done. All right, so it's going to tell us about all these trailers. Congratulations, you found them. Here's some points. All right, and then here's the one that we need. So we're going to pull up to it, and then we're going to back up. And, oh, yeah. I'm not good at pulling up to trailers. I don't know why. It's really not that hard. Oh, oh, stop. Stop, stop. And the controls are very finicky. All right, handbrake. Are we close enough? We are. Thank you. All right. That was more of an adventure than it needed to be. So now we have the curtain side trailer. We have to close the functions, and we can take this off to the farm. And hopefully we will not get stuck. At least not in this vehicle. If I was in our highway vehicle, yeah, we'd probably get stuck. I have before, and I've had to winch myself into it, and yeah, it's kind of funny and not funny all at the same time. So, but with this vehicle, we shouldn't have any issues because it does have all-wheel drive, so it can handle a little bit better terrain than the highway truck. The highway truck really can't do much of anything. It will eventually, but you can't even start putting new tires on those vehicles until you reach rank 6, and we're only rank 2 right now. So that's going to be a while before those can have anything done to them. So the farm is just up ahead. Once again, I didn't actually put any waypoints on there, and I could have, but yeah, it's the farm is just kind of up here a little bit. So yeah, so the differential lock, I think, makes all the wheels kind of spin at the same rate, so that way you don't get as much slipping and sliding. But it does put you into low gear, so it's like something that you want to do when you're on really, really bad terrain or carrying a lot of weight, which we will be doing very soon. So that'll be something that we will get use out of, no doubt about it. All right, so here's the farm. And here's the nasty road that we would get stuck in our highway vehicle, which is why we're not using it. So, yeah, right about there, we'd already be stuck if we went this road with the highway vehicle. So we're going to slowly pull in. All we have to do is just pull into this spot, and that will complete the quest. So there we go. Old Farmer Matthews was singing your praises just now. Good deed is never lost in this town. Another $1,050, another 130 experience, which is good. So now we're going to just slowly back out of here and turn around. And we will take this truck back towards the garage. And then after that, we're going to probably discover a watchtower or two, because we really should get a little bit more of the map discovered. Now, I don't have to drive this truck back to the garage. I mean, I can just leave this truck here and it won't be an issue. And as a matter of fact, I'll just do that. So I'm just going to leave this truck basically parked right here. I'm going to stop the engine. And then if we go back to our local map, that's not the local map. We'll throw on the handbrake. If we go back to our map, we can go to any of our trucks and just hop into them. So if we want to go to our pickup truck, all we got to do is just do that and hit X. and it takes us right to our pickup truck. So that's what we're going to do. So now what I'm going to do is I want to find this one upgrade that's over here. So we've got this upgrade that's here, and we can get that in this vehicle. So we're going to basically take this route and go through here, through this little road that goes through here. I'm going to set up all the waypoints because I'm waypoint happy on this one. And then we're going to turn in here and go up this way to get to that upgrade. And so this road you're going to see is not nearly as pleasant. So, and then just up here to that upgrade. And we might stop and hit motel woes while we're there as well, just to see what that task is and what it is that they want in order to finish that up. So first and foremost, we're going to hop in here. I'm going to get going, going to throw on our all-wheel drive because there's no reason not to. Get ourselves spun around, get an upgrade, and we will find ourselves a watchtower. Oh, I've put it in low, and that's why it wasn't going in reverse. I didn't think I put it in low, but apparently I did. All right, so yeah, when it gets dark out here, it's nice to have some better lights, but these are okay basically. Does it want me to go that way? Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I set that map for. Now I don't know where this task zone is that they're talking about. Now that's oh yeah, that's that task. It's the contest. So that is a task zone. Contests are tasks. So, but since it's a contest, I'm not going to worry about that because again, I'm not good with timed events. So we're not going to worry about doing that. So we're going to go this way. The road's actually here. I just set a really janky waypoint. That was a bad one. And thankfully, it's really easy to move the camera and keep yourself in a good frame of view without too much trouble. Oh boy, this is kind of low. I should probably put this in low gear because this is not necessarily good. And if I got stuck here, I don't know if I'd really have a good place to get out of here because that tree up ahead in the distance is way up there. As someone once told me in one of my streams, as long as you're moving forward like an inch, you're not stuck. So we were still okay. Now I think I'm all right, and I can probably put it back in normal, or maybe not. Man, this is a hill. This is a hill and a half. Oh, I'm still in low. Okay, I thought I took it out of low. I'm not good with controls, apparently. Okay, so we're going to continue to go this way. Basically cutting across to get ourselves to the upgrade that's on the map, and then we will also stop at the motel and see what they want at the motel. And then that will give us another task that we can do. So just taking it nice and easy, because knowing me, I will tip my pickup truck. I have been known to do that. And there we go. There's the motel. So yeah, we're gonna once we get out here to the main road, we'll turn in here, and you'll see what a task zone looks like, since we can go there and get that task. So let's hang right here, and we will see exactly what it is that the motel needs / wants. And there are these cars that are at the motel, and these people are always here, and they never leave. Because no one's ever here. So I don't know who those people are or what they're doing here all this time, and I'm not going to ask. Okay, I know this town ain't exactly a tourist trap, but we do what we can. Local motel's in bad shape, and it's up to us to help them out. Okay, so we got a shipment of equipment for them. So if we look and if we start tracking, they need a curtain side trailer. So now the curtain side trailer that they need, if we look on the map, is basically over there. So that's a curtain side trailer that they need, which right now we can't see because there's all that undiscovered country up that way. So if we were to get all that discovered, then we might be able to find out just how hard it might be to get to that curtain side trailer. So we can keep this open. It's no big deal if we do, and we'll eventually get to it. Oh shoot. I didn't want to do that. So delete last waypoints. So I think that's the middle. There we go. All right. So that's what they want for that, but we're not going to be able to do that right now because we have no idea what's up that way. And we already have another task that we're working on. So we're going to just stick with that. So the curtain side trailer that we have to drop off. Whoops. I don't want to drive that way, I don't think. I'm not sure where that road goes. We're just going to go this way. So the curtain side trailer that we need to drop off was in that area that we just passed. It would go there into that little spot. So now we're going to go here and we're going to hang a right here and go up this way. Oh, do we need to, is this, yeah, this is the way we need to go. That's right. And so now we're going to go up this way. And yeah, the highway truck's not going to make this. So the pickup truck does, but yeah, nothing else would. And you will get other scout vehicles as the game goes on. Ones that are better than the beginning vehicles, ones that can do more things. And I think that there are tasks that basically have us rescue vehicles, and then we actually get those vehicles once we rescue them. Now, this is the real tight slot here where you got to watch out because otherwise you're going to take off your mirrors, and I'm going to lose one. No, we don't actually. It doesn't actually show you any damage, but yeah, we're going to need a new paint job going through that little crevice there. All right, up the hill we go. And on our way to the upgrade. I forget which upgrade that is. I think that's another, it might be another all-wheel drive. I'm not sure. Or it might be a raised suspension, because a lot of them in the beginning are raised suspensions. So we'll take a look and see if that is one for a raised suspension. So now we got to hang a right. Ugh, turn! There we go. And up the hill, because everything's always up a steep hill in this game. At least in this part of Michigan. It's nothing but steep hills, and they're all uphill. So, all right. I'm not sure who this person is that's up here or why they are, but they are apparently one giant hermit, and they don't want anyone to be by them. So, don't hit the rocks, please. I apparently hit a giant boulder that I didn't see, and that damaged my vehicle. So, it was an invisible boulder. I'm sure of it. Okay, so now we're going to get our upgrade. Yeah, that is for the current truck. So this is a raised suspension kit. So this would basically boost up the size of our truck. So we can put this on if we wanted to, but we're not going to do it right now. So these are all the vehicles it's available for. In this case, it's available for our pickup truck here, and eventually we will put it on, but we're not going to worry about that right now. But later on we will. So we now have that, and now we've got the precarious job of backing up with no good lights in a very, very small area. So this ought to be fun. Before I do that, I'm going to go here and we're going to set up our waypoints to the watchtower that we want to find. So we're going to go here to this watchtower. That's a really nasty spot right there that I just clicked on. So we're going to go here and then make our way this way. Or maybe it was there. One of these spots is really, really precarious, especially for me. Okay, so now we got to kind of go backwards. And it's dark, so what could possibly go wrong with all this? All right, so slowly we go. And of course, the camera's not working. It's being fidgety. Okay, come on. So now I think that there's an area here where I can turn around. And I only have one headlight working. Did I blow the other one out? Oh, come on. Please tell me I didn't get myself in a bad spot there. Please tell me I can turn around. I can't see. And I apparently have one headlight. Or at least it looked like I only had one headlight, but here it looks like I have two. Oh, whew. All right. Crisis averted, and we're on the road. And making our way now to that waypoint that's off in the distance. Or the watchtower. Not the waypoint. This is a waypoint. We're making our way to the watchtower. All right, so now we got to go this way. Whoa, slow down, and don't hit the horn. No one's going to care if you hit the horn. It's your own fault for driving, dumb. All right, climb these boulders. This is where it'd be better if we had a race suspension. Oh boy, yeah, this is nasty. So, oh, stop. Here we go. This thing doesn't want to turn for some reason. Ugh. And this is where we attempt to not drive off a cliff. I do not advise doing this when it's dark. I really don't. But we are. Oh yeah, this is the bad spot. Where this is. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Just a little damage. It's a flesh wound. Oh come on! Don't tip over. Don't tip over. Don't do it. Please don't do it. Okay. Whew. Yeah, I hate that part of that road. Ugh. That one's bad. Okay, so now I think we're in good shape, but it's just that one section that's really, really ugly. So we're going to just keep on maneuvering. We're almost there, I think. No, we're just, yeah, no, we're not that bad. But this is just a really, really tough road, at least for this pickup truck in its current configuration. If we had different tires on it, maybe. But, I mean, this is basically a pickup truck that you'd be driving on the interstate. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Not that far. Okay. I thought I was going to back up off the cliff. That would have been a first. I don't think I've done that before. I've gone over sideways, but I don't think I've gone over backwards. So, oh, are we there yet? I feel like we should be. Oh, there it is, finally. Oh, whew. That's more excitement than I wanted, really. Okay. Another watchtower opens. And in this case, that gives us 50 points. Does it give us anything else? No. But we can take a look. And so this is what Black River, Michigan looks like from this watchtower in the dark. Not a whole lot of anything. Okay, so now from here, we can make our way back down. So what we will do then is now we're going to then turn back around and we're going to go back this way and we're going to go out here and then we're going to make our way up through town and we're going to see what's up this direction. So we want to see what's there once we get there. But now we got to get ourselves turned around here, which this, even I should be able to do this. This shouldn't be a challenge. But yeah, navigating that one spot, I'll be interested to see how that goes. So yeah, we're going to try and move up to the north end of the map and see what's waiting for us up there. Because we've got that one spot where that curtain side trailer is for that one task, but what's up there, we don't currently know. And so, yeah, now we got to be careful. Just take this nice and slow. Oh, boy. Keep it left. Keep it left. Yeah. All right. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. No, I think we're okay. I think I shouldn't say that so quickly. Okay, there we go. Now we're good through that part. And just continuing on. Do we have to go over that big set of rocks, or are we going to be good here? No, I think we're going to have to go over that set of rocks. Where did I set that waypoint? What is that waypoint? Oh, I just set that for the... That's basically just for the road. What did I do there? Oh, yeah, I set a waypoint that doesn't really go anywhere. Okay, so we're going down. Yeah. Okay, so Rusty Champaign and bad waypoints. Oh man, if I had a race suspension, I wouldn't have this issue. So, oh, all right, now we're down to the bottom. Are we there? Now it's all foggy and I can't see a darn thing. My headlights are on. Okay. Phew. Off we go. That was more than I needed. All right, so now I'm not gonna go through the barricades with this. But you can see the city's already set them back up again. They wasted no time in getting the barricades back up because they're like, well, Rusty Champaign came back through here and knocked them down. Let's go get some from our infinite supply of barricades in the warehouse and set them back up. And then I'll come back through with another big vehicle and knock them back down again. Because that's what we do. So now I wish that you had the ability to repair your vehicle from the fuel station, and I don't think that you do. I think the only thing that you can do here is actually fill up with gas, which we will do because we're down to a half a tank anyway. So we're going to go here, fill up with gas, and be on our way. Yeah, because I don't think that we can repair. I wish that we could, because in this case I would like to get those little bit of repairs done. They're not going to hurt anything. I'm going to drive over the curb. Why not? No one can stop me. The city will send me an angrily worded letter if they have any issue with it, and I've not gotten one so far. Okay, so now we're getting closer to daylight. It's starting to get there. What time is it in the game? I don't know. I don't see it. I think that maybe if you go into the map, it might give you the clock, but from here, you don't actually see what time it is, other than dark. So there is another watchtower out there in the distance. The vehicle is definitely pulling, and I don't know if it's just because I'm driving too quick. Did I mess up a tire? I can't tell. I might have a messed up tire there. There is the possibility. Doesn't show that any of my tires are bad. We've got these cones in the road, so they're almost as if they're saying, don't go this way. But we have to. So, all right, so new objective. Tasks are small additional objectives that will often make your life easier by unlocking new paths. It's also a good opportunity to earn money. They're discovered when exploring the world. Okay, so what is this one? Okay, so we got a rock slide. So in order to take care of this rock slide, what do we need to do? So if we track this, so this one needs metal beams and service spare parts. So now if we go here, and if we go to the map, now, on the map, we have all these different areas that are now lit up, and one of them includes this sideboard trailer that has a set of service spare parts on it, so it matches that. It matches that description, and then we can also get some metal beams from the flatbed trailer that we have over here. So in this case, what we can do now, if we wanted, is we could get into our Fleet Star, take our Fleet Star with these metal beams up to the rock slide, and then go back and get the spare parts and take those up to the rock slide. So I think that's what we're going to do since we're here. And I can leave the pickup truck there. That's no big deal. No one's going to care. And we're going to get in the Fleet Star. We're going to, oh my, look at that. All of a sudden, it's daylight. That happened out of nowhere. All right, so we're going to go here. We're going to drive back to the garage. We're going to pick up that trailer that has the metal beams on it. And we're going to take the metal beams up to the rock slide. And then once we're up that way, then we can get the other trailer that has the service spare parts on it and take those up to the rock slide, and that will clear that out. So yeah, the tasks are nice because generally the tasks are things that can be done. And at the beginning of the game, they give you plenty of cargo to help do a bunch of the tasks right from the jump. There are places to get the cargo, but getting that cargo can be a bit daunting until you have your vehicles upgraded or until you've got roadways clear that are not like the bad ones. Because if you try and get to them using the main roads, you're going to probably get stuck because most of these main roads are pretty bad. Okay, so there's our truck with the metal beams. So now we're going to swing around and we're going to back up to this. That way. Okay, and we are once again not anywhere in line. Okay, now we'll back up. And now I think we can hit the handbrake. Once it does that, attach the trailer. All right. There we go. Once the front end of the trailer dips down like that, it's like, okay, you're close enough. You're good. Okay, so now we're going to take the metal beams, head up to the rock slide, and see if we can get that rock slide clear. That will hopefully not be any issue. So, oh, yeah, we got to watch out with this thing. So, I I drive it as if it was like it was a Formula One vehicle, and it's not. So, yeah, you got to take a little bit of care with this. So yeah, this is a nice vehicle at the beginning of the game. Even in its standard configuration, it can handle a lot because again, this is a heavy duty vehicle. If you were to look at the list of vehicles in the game, if you went into like the vehicle codex, you'd see this one there, and it's part of the heavy duty fleet. So that works out pretty good for a lot of the terrain issues that we have. So now I'm going to go into low, and I'm going to throw on the diff lock. So that way we're going to go slow, but all the wheels are going to kind of move in tandem with each other. Because, yeah, when you get this truck and you get trailers attached to it, it gets a little bit fussy through this section. So, yeah, you got to kind of take this with a little bit of ease, at least through this section. And then once we're through this section, then we can kind of put it back into normal gear. So I think from here, once we get ourselves out of these ruts, then I think we should be fine. So let's see. Just doing a little crab walk in here. That's fine. So, all right, now we're going to throw it back into low or back into normal. And that had all the effect. We're going fat. We're flying now. All right, now we're actually moving a little bit more. So yeah, these these trailers are just really really heavy, and the truck will you will make it. It won't be fast. So yeah, if you're ever looking to get anywhere fast in this game, you might be in a bad way. Most of these things just kind of go kind of sluggishly. All right, so we're going to go back into low. We're going to throw the diff lock back on because we're in first gear anyway. So I think it's just the weight is what it is. There's just so much weight in this thing that it just doesn't we don't get any kind of grip with these tires. And again, unfortunately, you can't upgrade any of the tires in the big vehicles until you get to level 6. And you don't get ranks that fast in this game. So the one thing that you can upgrade a lot quicker is the pickup truck, because the first round of tires you can get on the pickup truck is at rank 3, and then you can get another set at rank 4. So you can get like the all-terrain tires at rank 3, and then you can get the off-road tires once you get to rank 4. But we are still a lowly level 2, rank 2 noob. So we're not able to get any of that. Now over there is another objective there, so we will have to check that out at some point in time. But we will not do that right now because I've been known many a times to do, oh, look a chicken. And I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to keep my eyes on the prize, and we're going to go this way. Apparently, I forgot to take it out low while I was sitting here talking. Those things happen. Especially, I find it hard sometimes to like stream and pay attention to what's going on in the game because I'm talking, and then I'll miss something very important on the screen that normally would be very helpful. I find that in a lot of my streams, like when I was doing Synergy and I didn't discover what one of the buildings did, and my first look video was basically nothing but chaos because I didn't discover what one of my buildings did. And then when I went back and looked at the video, it's like, oh yeah, that was what you missed, but I didn't see it. So, all right, back into low, throw the diff lock back on again to get through this section. Now, there is a way to put a flatbed on this vehicle. It costs money, but you can put a flatbed on this vehicle similar to like the flatbed that's on our GMC highway truck. The thing is that I don't think that there's a way to move the cargo off of here. At least not that I'm aware of. Maybe there is, but I don't know what it is if there is one. So that's why we're just kind of going with this trailer, because the beams were on this trailer and I don't know how to get them off of this trailer if there is a way to do it. I think you can do it if you have a crane, but I don't have a crane, so that kind of limits my options. Okay. So now we are inching ever closer to the main road again. We're just about there. Ugh. Are we there yet? I think our main road, yeah, I think our main tires are on road. Yeah, you can see we're just spinning like crazy just because of the weight of that trailer. It's just like we can't get any grip at all with these tires. All right, there we go. Finally up to speed and making our way up to the rock slide. So here's the bridge that we just repaired. Or, well, we didn't repair it. We brought the stuff and the city repaired it. So again, it wouldn't look nearly that good if I made those, if I built that bridge. I wouldn't want to know what it looked like if I built it. I am not an architect. So, all right, now we're going to hang right here. We're going to take it nice and slow around this corner. Now, I might actually take this one through the water and I might knock down the barricades that the city was so nice to put back up for us again, just because I'm feeling lazy and I don't want to go around on the detour. So I think I might just do this and hopefully the city won't yell at me. And if they do, I'll just say I'm sorry and we'll play the game again. So yeah, we're just going to give this a little bit of a nudge right about there. There we go. And again, I don't know where they have all the barricades that they've got to keep on putting them up, but they've got them somewhere. I have not found them in my exploration. I have not found Black River's giant barricade warehouse that they have. But I assume that they have one because I don't know how these barricades keep getting put up. All right, so now we're finally coming up to town. And then once we're in town, we can go through town, drop off these metal beams, come back to where the other trailer is, take the other trailer, and get the service spare parts. And then we should be in good shape. And we should have the rock slide cleared up. So onward we go. So yeah, there's the church. There's, I believe, the bank. There's, I believe, yeah, there's the bar. There's a coffee shop. There's the bowling alley and a hotel, which is right next to the bowling alley. It seems like it's a bad thing to have a hotel next to a bowling alley, but what do I know? There's our pickup truck. How's it going over there? There's the sign saying goodbye. Goodbye. Uh, and here's this road, which could be a little bit messy, but it looks like we're okay. Yeah, I think we're all right. There's another objective that we can discover. So we can do that at some point. We won't worry about that one right now, but we can at some point discover that. Because right now we would want to just kind of keep our eyes on the prize and get to this rock slide. But we want to be careful here because this is kind of ugly right here. So I'm going to just drop this in the low, going to put the diff lock on, and we're going to take this nice and easy. I'm going to try and veer to the right because if I have to winch, I want to be close to the light pole. But I think we might make it. But it's, yeah, it's sluggish. Okay, no, I think we're good now. But it's definitely something you want to watch out for, especially when you're hauling trailers. Okay, so now we should be good to go. And another objective. So once we get this trailer done, we're going to have to come back here and pick up these objectives and see what these objectives are all about because we've gotten just a couple of them here off that main road. So we want to see exactly what it is that they're doing. So there's another objective discovered called drainage. Okay, so now we're going to go here. And we're going to stop here, put on the handbrake, cargo management, unload the metal beams. And now we have to go back and get the service spare parts. So now the interesting thing becomes trying to back this trailer up and have it not go sideways on me. So we're going to just try and do this nice and slow and hope that this thing stays pretty straight. Nope. Yep. So we've got to just take this nice and easy. Yeah. Oh boy. All right. Now I think that we can. Oh boy. Stop. All right. Can I back it up a little bit more? All right. Now we got to see. Ugh. All right. Let's try this again. Let's try and get this straight. All right. Is that pretty straight now? Okay. So now let's kind of Yeah, because this thing just, it's kind of got a mind of its own. So let's see, can we back up and drag it? I don't recommend that. I really don't. I don't recommend dragging your trailer, but that's kind of what we did. So, all right, that's not going to hit anything, so that's good. Yeah, don't drag your trailers, kids. it's it's not a recommended practice. So we're going to go here. We're going to see what this task is. So this one, it's time to drain the swamps. We installed some simple pumps out here in the 70s. They may be a bit old and rusty, but they should be functional. See if you can find them. Okay. So what do they want? Find the pump near the Steel River. Find the pump near the garage. Find the pump near the farm. So if we were to look at that, where are these things? So there's a pump out there in the middle of nowhere that we can't see. There's a pump that's down by the garage, ooh, way over there in an area that looks nasty. And there's a pump over here by the farm that also looks equally nasty. So I don't think we'll be doing any of that, but at least we know what it is. So, okay. Good talk, guys. Thank you for the thank you for the task that we're not going to be able to accomplish because it's all out in the middle of the water. So we'll get to that one another time. All right. So now we're going to head back into town, pick up the other trailer that has the spare parts on it. Oh boy, low and diff lock. And then we can bring that trailer back here, and that will clear the rock slide. So, and in order to change our tracking, I'm going to wait until I get out of this mire before I worry about changing our tracking. Now it seems like we're better. I think all we have to do is just go into the map, and that will allow us to change the tracking. Because right now we're tracking the drainage one, and we don't want to be tracking that because we're not actually going to do it. I'm also not going to pull this truck. Oh, I can do this. All right, so I'm going to detach this trailer. I'm going to go to our map. I'm going to go to Rock Slide, and I'm going to, oh, that's not what I wanted. So if we go to Rock Slide, if I hit it again, oh, where's the tracking on it? I thought there was a way to track this again, but I don't know what it is. So Rock Slide. No, I set a crazy waypoint. So I think there's a way to do it. I just can't figure out what it is. So we'll figure that out another time. At least we know what we need. I'm going to pull this truck in here, and we're going to get this objective. So a stuck trailer. So what do they want for the stuck trailer? Looks like the first wave of relief workers that rolled up here were a bunch of idiots. Well, that's mean. They managed to lose a whole trailer. Go find it and bring it back, will you? Sure. What are the details? So there's a curtain side trailer. And where is this curtain side trailer? So that's also up there. So there's two curtain side trailers up there, further up the road. So everybody wants a curtain side trailer, basically. Are there any other curtain side trailers? Or is that, so they both want that same curtain side trailer. That's weird. Huh. Okay, well, we're not going to worry about that right now anyway, because we still can't get there because we got the rock slide in the way. So, and I'm going to set a waypoint just in the middle of nowhere. So, all right, so let's back up again. Let's pick up our, oh, I got it in low. I'm like, why is it not moving? All right, so we're going to come back here. We're going to hook back up to our trailer that we left here. All right, are we, oh, handbrake, are we close enough? Not the winch, the trailer. Oh. Hitting random buttons. Oh, I don't want the winch. We'll release the winch. Attach trailer. Okay, there we go. And we're back to town once we close the functions. Okay. Functions are closed. Now there's another watchtower that's right over there. And if I remember right, that area is really ugly and nasty and a great place to get a pickup truck stuck. So that might be one that we can take a look at, but not with the tires that we have on the truck right now. We're going to have to get that truck upgraded before we even consider doing that. So now we can kind of take this trailer and kind of set it anywhere. Um, and I might kind of set it off to the side here. Because again, the city doesn't care where you set the trailers. There's the other trailer that we need. So I can kind of leave this one probably here on the road. They'll drive around it. So yeah, so we're going to drive this and we're going to detach this trailer, kind of leave it right there. And then this other trailer is, in order to get it, we got to get around to the other side of it. So, okay, we're going to do this and not run over this guy's garbage cans, potentially, and not run into the pole. Okay, I think, yeah, we had his garbage can. I'm sorry. It was inevitable. Now, why would they make it so that the only way that you can get to that thing is like, they give you like no room at all to get this? That's really kind of rude. Why wouldn't they put it where the you could get to it from the other direction? Because I'm going to hit this warehouse sign. Yep, I'm going to hit the warehouse sign. All right. Are we? We're not anywhere close enough. No way. So let's just inch this a little bit. Now maybe we are. Let's see. Handbrake, attach. No, too far away. How far are we? Yeah, we're a good ways away. So now we got to try and kind of navigate in between these signs, which is going to be, oh my, that's a tight squeeze. Okay, and now can we get there? Now we can. Okay, now we just got to get out of here with it. Okay, so let's see. Handbrake. I guess we can try and go straight here. Let's see if this is going to work. And if we're going to, how many signs we can hit in the process. There's one. Okay, how is this going to go? Are you going to make it? It looks like it. We're going to take out the yield sign. Oh, no, we're not. Oh, wow. I thought for sure we were going to take out the yield sign. Oh, that'll save me one bill from the city for taking out the city signs. Okay. So now this has our spare parts on it that we need to take up to the rock slide. And then we will have the rock slide cleared. All in a day's work in SnowRunner, Rusty Champaign style. Okay, now I think if we stay on the edges, we won't get in the ruts, and then we might not need to put it in the low. It's just if you ever get in the ruts, that's when everything kind of gets all bogged down. So if we just kind of stay on the outside now, up here, I don't think we're going to be able to avoid it. I think here for sure we're going to have to do it. Yeah, this is going to be low, and the diff lock, because this part is just brutal. This is the part, if we tried to do this with the highway truck, no way. It would not happen. It would be all kinds of stuck, and we'd be bringing the Fleet Star out to basically pull it out of the wasteland. so yeah, this is one that it's definitely a job for the Fleet Star, because the Fleet Star can handle this. All right, so now we're up to the rock slide, and this should clear the rock slide out. And then hopefully I'll be able to find a better place to turn this trailer around. So here we go. Hit the brakes, throw on the handbrake, cargo management. Oh, not that, show task. Cargo management. Oh, or yeah, that, start tracking. Okay, close. And cargo management. And unload the service spare parts. There we go, task completed. And now we have $6,500. I just heard you took care of the rock slides. You're making quite a name for yourself. Good job. Why, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so now if we go forward in here, because I want to find a place to try and turn this trailer around. So let's see if we can go forward and somehow spin this trailer. Or can we spin it here? Let's see if we can spin it here, maybe. This will be a little bit precarious, but we're going to try. I think we can do this. Oh, yeah, yeah. And we won't even tip the truck over. And I won't even hit that tree. Oh, perfect. Okay. Now, what is on this truck? I forgot what else was on here. So if we go here, if we put on the handbrake, and if we look at this, what was on here? I think that was concrete blocks, but that doesn't look like concrete blocks, so I don't know what that is. Oh, it might be... Is that consumables? I don't know what that is on there. So, well, whatever it is, we don't need it right now. So I'm going to actually take this trailer. I'm going to set it here in this parking lot because we will eventually need it again, but we don't right now. So we're going to go here, just drive into this parking lot with this trailer. Because again, you can leave your trailers anywhere you want. I don't know why I didn't leave my other trailer here, but I should have. So we're just going to take this, detach it here. So we no longer need that. So now the thing we're going to do is we are going to hop back into our pickup truck and we are going to take it back to the garage. And in this case, I'm going to cheat. Well, it's not really cheating, but what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do the recover feature because to me, that's like a fast travel basically. So there is this feature in the game that's called recover, which basically, if you get yourself horribly, incredibly stuck and there's no hope for you whatsoever, you can hit recover and it will take you back to your garage basically. So in this case, I use this just because it gets me back to the garage faster. Because I figure you guys don't want to see me driving down the road back to the garage. That's really not that exciting. So it's just it's personal preference. Your mileage may vary. So I'm going to recover my vehicle back to the garage. It's going to make things go a lot faster. There we go. We're back in the garage. So I didn't have to drive all the way back to get it there. It repairs the vehicle. It refuels the vehicle. Now we can get the vehicle customized. We did get the new suspension for it, so we have the raised suspension. So now we can get the raised suspension. If we look at tires, we can get all-terrain tires on it. So we can get tires that are going to be better in mud. So we're going to get some tires that are going to be better in mud. So we're going to spend some of this money that we have. We're going to put these, I think those are Goodrich, all-terrain TAs on there. So we're gonna get some new tires that are gonna be good in mud. Because if you look at the original tires, they're great on the road. They're horrible everywhere else. So I don't really care about how good we are on the road. It doesn't really matter to me. What matters is how good we are in the mud. So we're gonna do that. That's gonna cost us $2,500. And now, hey, look at that. We're kind of styling a little bit now. Just a little. So not a whole lot, but a little. Okay, so now we're actually going to drive that back up, and we're going to see if we can get that one watchtower that's up that direction. So yeah, now this vehicle should be able to navigate terrain a little bit better than it was before, and we should maybe be able to get that one watchtower that was out that direction. I'm hoping so, because it looked like it was off of a road. But I just don't remember how much water there was on that road. If I remember right, it was kind of nasty, but it's been a while since I looked at it, so we're going to give it a check. Now, unfortunately, I can't fast travel back to the motel because it's really not a fast travel per se. So I do have to, unfortunately, drive back there. But at least I don't have to do both directions of the drive, so there is that. All right, so now we're going to make the slow jaunt back to the to the town and then through the town and see if we can get that northern watchtower. Now we should be in better shape because we do have the raised suspension, but it still doesn't mean you can drive like a maniac. So there is that. Oh, it helps if you're watching your screen because that makes it easier to see things. All right. So, oh yeah, and there is this one objective that's over here to the left. So I do think that we will take a look at that one as well and see what it is. Because, yeah, it's just over here where they have this little set of houses and trailers. There's one that's over there. So we're going to pull in here real quick since we don't have anything else that's currently happening. And we're going to see what this one is. Oh, yeah, the place beyond the spruces. So this is, if we look at that task, there's a place in the mountains not far away that has the most stunning views. I like to relax up there from time to time. Why don't you go take a look? Just try not to destroy everything getting up there. So if we were to look at that, I don't know if it will show us that on here. Oh no, I didn't do the tracking. There's got to be a way to track them. Maybe if you click on it? No. So basically, it's up here beyond this waypoint. It's a nightmare. I've tipped my trailer trying to do it, or I've tipped my truck trying to do it. At some point, I'll try it, but I want a better truck before I try that again because it was bad. It was well, I mean, it was hilarious, but it was bad. So we're just going to play it safe. We're going to go back up towards town because at least this way, if we get our pickup truck stuck, we at least have the Fleet Star right there to pull it out. So that's another bonus about leaving the Fleet Star there. So now back to town we go. There are a couple of watchtowers that are down this way. The one watchtower that's over here, there is a watchtower that is over this direction. I think it's on this road up ahead here. If we look out, yeah, so there's the watchtower. It was barely in sight there. So we'll kind of go this way, and I'll show you what it looks like trying to get to this watchtower, because this is nasty. So we're going to turn here, and we're not going to go any further than this. But yeah, that's the road to that watchtower out there. Yeah, that's a lot of water and a lot of ugly. And this truck, even with these tires, will not navigate that. I've tried it. I barely winched myself out. It was, again, funny, but not. so, so yeah, that might be one when we actually have off-road tires that we can actually potentially do that. But right now, even in this upgraded configuration on this vehicle, that one's not currently attainable in this truck, and certainly not in the other trucks. I mean, the Fleet Star and the GMC would, yeah. Well, the GMC would get stuck, basically turning, having made that left. It would have probably gotten stuck there. The Fleet Star would have made it maybe to the beginning of the mud, and that would have been about all. So now we're going to hang a left and go this way, and yeah, we got to make the nice trip towards town. I'm sure that once again the city will have put the barricades back up for us, because they are so nice and courteous in letting us know about the detour on the high water portion of the road. So, but we don't care, but they still do it anyway. All right, so right turn, and back to town we go. So, yeah, all right, so we got plenty of fuel. Oh, yeah, because we just pulled this out of the garage. So we have all the fuel in the world. We're going to try to not drive off the road. We can drive on whatever side we want. Oh no, the city hasn't been out here to replace the barricades. So, okay, that's fine. So the ones that we don't hit, it'll leave there. And the ones that we do hit, they disappear. So in this case, the ones on the opposite side here are gone. Because we hit both of them. But on the other side of the river, we had the one left because we didn't actually hit that one. Going to need some lights at some point, so I'll turn them on. And up we go. We're heading towards that watchtower, so we're going to zip through town. Welcome to Black River, the town. They probably don't want us driving like full speed through town, but again, no one's here to stop us. So we're just going to do it. I heard a dog. I don't know whose dog that was. Okay, so now the question becomes, there's that watchtower. So what's it going to look like trying to get to it? Let us take a quick observation and see how feasible this might or might not be. So it's just up ahead. Is this the road? Let's kind of get over here. Whoa. Let's get over here to where it's not so nasty. And let's do a little bit of looking. And we're going to throw on the handbrake. So now if we go to the map, so basically the watchtower is, yeah, just basically here. So what's it going to be like to get there? Is there a possibility of this? Let's see. I mean, it should be. I would think it is. I don't think that this is going to be bad. Oh, yeah. I mean, I would think that we could handle this. We're going to try. I mean, we've got better. Oh boy, maybe not. Yeah, that's kind of deep. Yeah, I remember that now. Can we go around to the side? Okay, we're going to throw it in low first. We're going to see if that helps. Can we go around this way and just go through a bit of the water and get there this way? So far, so good. We're not causing any issues. Okay. Little quick thinking and putting the truck into low gear when you should have it in low gear. So another watchtower. Here we go. Let's see what we get for this one. All right. Riverside Repair has been discovered, and an upgrade location has been discovered. And now it'll tell us that a new objective has been discovered. Okay, so that's good. So have we discovered anything else? No, just those things. So the upgrade, so Riverside Repair is there. What is that? Oh, that's a scout. Okay. That's a new vehicle. Do we be bold, daring, and stupid and go for it? I don't know why not. I mean, hey, it's the opportunity to get a new vehicle. I mean, why wouldn't we? What could possibly go wrong other than we get stuck? I mean, that's all. I mean, that's the only bad thing that could happen. So, and I mean, we've got to be able to get to that vehicle in our pickup truck. I mean, that's kind of the way it is. So, and where's the upgrade? Because it said that we found an upgrade. So, where is the upgrade that we found? So, the upgrade is there, which is, oh, so just on the opposite side of town. Okay. So I'm going for the scout first. We're going to try this. We're going to see what happens. Worst thing that happens is that we're going to get stuck somewhere right about here. So we're going to try this. We're going to go there. We'll stop here, get the Riverside Repair, and then it's just basically following that road all the way around. So let's see. Nothing ventured. Nothing ventured. Now, we do have the other way of getting there. So if we're worried, actually, the other thing we can do, and this might be smarter now that I look at it again, the other thing that might be smarter is going back out here and going up this way, because we've now cleared this, and we can then just pick up the trail here. So that might be the better way to do it. So discretion's going to be the better part of valor here, even if we have to drive a little bit further to make it happen. So that's what we're going to do. Handbrake off. All-wheel drive is on. I wanted to make sure of that because sometimes the all-wheel drive magically turns off for reasons unknown. Okay, so low gear. And we're going to stay close to the water because we know that we made that work with 2 in the water and 2 on the land. So we can do this, and we should be able to get back out of here again. So as long as we go in low gear and take it nice and easy, and maybe try and stay out of our current ruts. So yeah. Oh yeah, now we're fine, he said nervously. I think we're still fine. Yeah, hands are just frantically going in the cab. That's all. Yeah, okay, we're good. We made it out of there. All right. So now up the road we go, and we are going to make our way to the Scout. Oh man, I don't think I've discovered a new vehicle in here before. So, or if I did, it was back when I played this game in 2020. So it's been a while. So yeah, we're gonna go and get that because I want a new car. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. A new car. Okay. So, but we do have to take this little bit of a circuitous route to do it. But again, I didn't want to see what it was going to be like to do the other route. So, and again, that was probably me being a chicken, but so be it. So, all right. Now we are just going to. So this is the road that we just cleared out, or the road that's now accessible because we cleared the roadblock, the rock slide, that thing. And we got some nice roads down there that look like they could be all kinds of precarious that we will at some point visit, I am sure, for some particular reason. But for now, we're just going to keep going this way. And now we hang a left. Okay, so probably drop it in low here because this looks like it's a bit squirrely. Am I on the road? Let me make sure of that. Am I on the road? Yep, we're on the road. Okay, just want to make sure. There was a part of me that felt like I wasn't actually on a road because it didn't look like one, but I think we are. So yeah. All right, now I think we're okay. Actually, there we go. Yeah, this is a road. It's barely a road, but it's a road. Okay. So yeah, now we just got to take this all the way around, and then we will pick up that objective in the process, and we will get ourselves hopefully a new scout vehicle, and then we won't potentially need the pickup truck. And we will try not to fall down that little side hill there, because we would do that. Given the opportunity, we would do that. Okay, so now we're going to go up and around to the tunnel. Oh, okay. So, yeah. So that's the tunnel that takes you to Smithville Dam, which is the next area. There are 4 areas in Michigan. So Black River is one of the 4 areas, and then Smithville Dam is the next one of the areas in Michigan. Let's put this in low. I'm talking, and I'm going to get myself stuck if I do that. So yeah, you can take the tunnel to Smithville Dam, and then there's a bunch of other stuff that you can do in Smithville, and it just kind of, whoa, I should have gone a little bit further ahead. And then it just kind of goes from there. Okay. Who is this guy that lives out here? and, and how much does he not like people that he lives all the way out here? I mean, seriously, you've really got to not like people to be out all this far. Okay, Steel River here. Our river fleet was badly damaged, and the only person who can help us is all out of equipment. Can you supply our guy with the tools he needs to patch us up? What are the details? He needs 2 service spare parts and 2 wooden planks, and they have to be delivered to the boatman's house. I I'm going to hang on to that one. I'm going to keep that one in my pocket. I'm not going to accept it right now, but at least we know what we need for it. So we'll worry about that one another time, but at least we know what's involved. So, and at least since we've discovered it, we then, I believe, can potentially pick it up again. So if we look on our map, I believe that it shows up here. Yeah, drainage is there. Okay. Or riverside repair is there. So it's there. Okay. Now on our road to the scout, on our road to a new vehicle. Whoa. Don't get stuck. Come on. Don't get stuck. We've done so good so far. It's not the time. Okay, come on. We're still going. We don't need the winch just yet. But thank you for telling me about it. But we don't need it just yet. We're okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. I'm not even worried about it. So, okay, there we go. That's better. Okay, so now we seem like we're on better ground here. I really should have made more waypoints. No, I think this is the road. Yep, this is definitely the road. And since we have the race suspension, that's good because now we're not smashing ourselves on boulders. So, but this is definitely barely a road. Okay, so now I believe that we're going around this way. Okay, I really should have put up waypoints. Oh boy, low. All right, let's get to something that is a little more solid, especially since it's dark. So I really should have some waypoints up here to let me know where I'm going. But I think, well, I mean, now this only goes one place. So I'm going to talk about how I should have set up waypoints, but still not set up waypoints until the next time that I'm going to talk about how I should have set up waypoints. It's the Rusty Champaign way. Okay, so there's a nice sized boulder over there that looks like it could tear things into shreds. Give it a nudge, just a little one. Okay, now we're going to take this nice and easy here. A little bit of a roller coaster hill. Just nice and simple, gently. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. And around that boulder. Oh, and we nudged one on our way through. And now over this. Okay. So I think we're getting closer. How far are we? So, all right, handbrake. Now, all right, I'm going to throw on waypoints. Okay, we're pretty close. As it turns out, we're not that far away. So, why did it do that? Okay, let's see. Waypoint, 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 and the scout. Okay. So we're not that far away anymore. It took me that long to finally put on some waypoints. But here we go. All right, up the hill. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see this one because I don't know what this one is. Um, but yeah, it's going to be hopefully something that will replace our pickup truck, but it probably won't have good tires on it. But I don't know. I shouldn't prejudge it. There it is. I see it. It's a Scout. We have found a new vehicle. We have been promoted. Scout 800 has been discovered. Trunk repair supplies are available for installation. Other things were said, and I did not see them. So other things were mentioned. Okay, so now if we look at this Scout, oh, I don't need that. So let's hop in the Scout. What does this look like? Ooh, a little international. This is kind of cute. Um, and is it moving a little bit? No, it's not. All right, let's throw on the headlights. Cool. I wonder what kind of tires it has on it. Is it kind of stuck? Let's see. Let's find out if because it looks like it's kind of caught in the mire. Oh no, no, it can get out of there. Okay, cool. Now, once again, at this point, I could drive these back, and again, I don't think that you guys want to see me driving all the way back to the garage from here because that's going to be boring. I mean, I'm sure that we can make it out of here, but you can boo me in chat. You can do whatever you want, but I'm not going to drive all the way back to the garage with these vehicles. That's just too much. So we're just going to take it. Oh, it's got a refueling tank in it. Oh, okay. Oh, maybe you can refuel using the other vehicle. I got it. Okay. And it's apparently got cargo in it. Huh. I don't know what. It doesn't say anything about it, but yeah, it says cargo, remove cargo. I don't know. One way or the other, we're just going to take it back to the garage. Yeah, I cheated. I know it. You can tell me about it later. So, okay. We're also going to do the same thing with the pickup truck. We're going to just bring it home. Back home you go. Because, again, there's just no point in driving that all the way all over Tarnation. It's just that it would be a lot of time of me just driving, and we could be doing other stuff. So now let's take a look and let's see what we can do in terms of customization on this little guy. What does it have? So it has highway tires. That would have been bad. Um, it does have diff lock that is always on, and it does have all-wheel drive. So I guess it would have made it. I think it would have been okay. We need to find a suspension for it. In terms of tires, we can put tires on it, but we want to get the race suspension first. So we'll wait until we have the race suspension. Well, I guess we could put on the tires anyway, and that won't matter. So we can put some tires on here. And then in order to get the off-roads, we got to be rank 4. So we're rank 3 now, but we can, let's slap some tires on here. Why not? It's only money. So, all right, so there's some tires. And now we will leave the garage in this one, in our little International Scout, and we will take the handbrake off. Yeah, this is a cute little guy. So what do we want to do with him? I think we want to see if we can find another watchtower. So can we get to this? Whoa, that wasn't what I wanted. Let's see if we can get to this watchtower. And I might try the place beyond the spruces. So, and again, I wish there was a way to, I don't know of a way to track that. Can I click it? So if I click it, that doesn't give me a tracking option, unfortunately. So it's like I almost have to go back there to get it, which is really a bummer. So, okay. Well, it looks like I just got to go back there to get it. So, all right. Yeah, so that just selects marker. That just moves to player. Okay. So we'll go back. We'll drive back there. We'll get the. We'll pick up that quest or that task, and we'll see if we can find that one waypoint. or that yeah, that one watchtower that's up this way, which is in the same neighborhood as that place beyond the spruces. Because this vehicle being a lot smaller, I think it'll be able to handle that. Whereas when I tried to do it in my pickup truck, that was not good. So hopefully we will have some success on this. So for those of you who've been watching, thank you very, very much for watching. I hope that you've been enjoying this. For those of you who've just been tuning in, this is the beginnings of SnowRunner. We're up to rank 3. We've finally found a new vehicle, which I've never done before. And we're now working on finding some more watchtowers. But yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate all the support. It's really been awesome. Things have really been going good. And for those of you who this is the first time that you've been watching anything on the channel, there's all kinds of content. Do all kinds of things with simulator games and games such as this. We got things for SnowRunner. We've got things for Supermarket Simulator. We've got things for Gas Station Simulator. All kinds of stuff along that line. And the big one that we're going to be doing on February 20th, once the Supermarket Simulator release occurs, we will be getting the Supermarket Simulator. I don't know why I don't have all-wheel drive on. We will be picking up Supermarket Simulator, and we will be doing more episodes of that with the full release of it, because it seemed like a lot of people were fans of that, and we definitely want to keep doing more, given how much it seemed like people liked that one. So you can stay tuned for that one coming February 20th. But we will, as always, have more content every day. Try to have a video up for you every morning at 8 a.m. as a premiere, and also one during the day as well to give you plenty of variety. Because as I always say, variety is the spice of life. So now let's take a look. In order to get to this one watchtower, we need to go in here. So we got to go there. And then this is where it gets really nasty in this section here. So we got to pay close attention there. Yes, I'm setting a million waypoints. I know it. But it's a really kind of squirrely section to navigate. I don't know why I keep on hitting the right mouse button to do that. It's never been right mouse button in this game. It's always been left mouse button. This is what happens when you play too many different games. You get things that are right mouse button, you get things that are left mouse button, and you get all confused. And it's like, okay, which mouse button is it this time? So yeah. So I'll occasionally just swirl the camera around for no reason, and we just kind of go with it. All right, so we are now on our way. There's the big magnifying glass for the place beyond the spruces. So we'll see if we can do that one. There's a better than 50% chance that I'm going to tip over a vehicle. So you are here in the right place at the right time to see me potentially tip something over. Because last time I tried to get that, I tipped over. So let's see how we do. I might actually need the winch this time, but maybe not. We'll see how it goes. This vehicle is kind of nimble. It's definitely more nimble than the pickup truck is, that's for sure. So up the hill we go. Yeah, this one seems like it's kind of chewing through things pretty nicely. Don't talk so fast. You're gonna jinx yourself. Okay, so now down and around. Okay. So yeah, this isn't too bad at all. Okay. I was thinking that this was going to be worse, but yeah, this vehicle is it's nice that it's got a basically just a smaller footprint. Definitely makes it a lot easier as opposed to the longer pickup truck. So yeah, this is definitely made for exactly what it's called, scouting. So it's good that it's called the Scout, because that's exactly what it does. Almost to the watchtower. I think it's just up there at the next waypoint. Yep, I see all the bright lights. Where am I going? The road's over here. Uh, yeah. All right. Just about there. Okay, another watchtower has been found. We're going to stop here, hit the handbrake. Let's see what all we get for this watchtower. A new upgrade has been discovered. And has anything else been discovered? No. So here's another view of Black River in the dark. So the new upgrade is there, right about there. So we will go back and pick that one up after we do some stupid stuff and attempt to get this place beyond the spruces. So we're going to try this, and bad things are likely to happen because that thing that they say is a road there is not a road. So I don't know what that is, but it's not a road, whatever it is. So yeah, we're going to just set all the waypoints there. Okay, let's see what we got going on. Let's give this a whirl. Throw it on the wall, see what sticks. I'm scared. I'm very scared. Um, but at least the nice thing about this vehicle, it does have the diff lock, so that means that it does navigate better. So that's good. Oh, come on, climb that hill. Where'd the road go? Oh, here it is. Um, and now where'd the road go? Oh, boy. Oh, come on, climb that boulder. Okay, yeah. I feel like I took the road that was not the road. I think I might have suffered from some bad waypoint syndrome. Ugh, get up. There we go. And then this way, so we're just going to keep snaking around, and then we're going to eventually get to the thing that they say is a road that is not a road. That's going to be up here. So let's see. Yeah, so now I'm supposed to turn here. So yeah, the turn is here. Okay, so now we got to stop, and now we got to do this and basically get ourselves where we're basically going up the mountain. Oh boy, go that way. Yeah, go straight. Straight. Okay. All right, all right, let's get back down. All right, straighten up. Okay, are we wedged against a tree? Oh boy, hang on. Hang on. All right, straight up. Straight up. You can do this. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. Oh, this is not a road. What are you guys talking about? This is not a road. Oh, do we have anything that we can winch to? Do we need to winch? Oh boy. This is not good, Mav. This is not good. Oh, oh man. Now I know why I struggle doing this in the pickup truck because you're not supposed to do it in a pickup truck. Oh man. Oof. Whoa, slow down. Don't go down. Do not go. No. Turn. Turn. Back end. Turn. Did I go around the wrong way? Is that what it is? Did I go around the wrong way? Knock over this guy's chair. I feel like I went around the wrong way. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Let's see. Okay. This is a spot. Beautiful, ain't it? No, it's not. Certainly not fun to get up and down. That's for sure. Now I'm not. Now here I'm actually going to drive down from here because this is it would be bad to not drive down. So we're going to drive down from here. But we're close enough to the garage, and this one it's not driving on the road. This one does have some risk of tomfoolery. So we are actually going to drive back down from here. So I don't always take the recover. Not always, but I mean, if it's just like straight boring driving, then yeah. But in this case, this could be entertaining. And then we're going to, if we haven't tipped over, we're going to go this way and we're going to discover what's out there, assuming that we don't tip over. But there's a very good chance that we tip over. Because on top of that, now I got to figure out how the heck to turn around here. Yeah, boy. So that guy, he's got a barbecue grill up here too. How the heck did he get a barbecue grill up here? Okay. How are we going to do this? Okay. Very slowly, very carefully. Very slowly, very carefully. Very slowly, nope, there it is. Oh, can we get ourselves turned over? Do we have any hope? Or are we in a world of hurts? There it was. Cue the counter. tip over number one. Uh, I don't even have a winch. Oh no! I thought I had a winch on this. Oh, what the heck? Oh man. Ugh. Well, now I don't have a choice. Unfortunately, I don't have anything. I mean, because I could grab my pickup truck and try and get it down. Um, and I probably should, but yeah, I thought I had a winch on here, and I don't. Fail number one has been achieved. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, that's a cheat. That is a cheat. That's my one mulligan of the stream. I get one mulligan. I have taken it. I get no more mulligans. I went almost 2 hours without having to use a mulligan. So I feel pretty good. All right. So now, if we look, what do we have now? What is still to be discovered at this point? So we've got a couple more. Oh, yeah. Let's get the upgrades. That's right. So we're going to go here. We're going to grab this upgrade and get this one. So that one we know exactly where it is, so I don't have to put any waypoints to it. I'm going to put a waypoint there so that way I don't miss my turn. All right, so there we go. That's our waypoint to not miss our turn. Okay. So yeah, and I really thought that this had a winch on it. Well, I don't know why I would have thought it had a winch on it because I haven't actually checked it. So I mean, I just got the thing, so I guess I assumed it would have a winch on it, but it apparently does not. So lesson learned, check all of your customization whenever you get a new vehicle. You may be surprised as to what your vehicle does or does not have. And in this case, it did not have something. Okay, so now we're going to go and we're going to find that upgrade. So, oh yeah, it's got some strange waypoint out there. Okay, so let's do this because it's got some strange waypoint in here. All right, so let's just close that up. And just put that there. So it's got, yeah, I don't know what other way. Oh, I think it was just from before we tipped over. So that was like me when I was going to go off on that other road. That's what that was about. So, all right, so the road, yeah, the road is here. That's right. I'm going to hang a hard right about here. And then we will have an upgrade, and we will see what this upgrade is and what it is for. Because now it's going to be a matter of, do we have upgrades that we get that are going to work for this vehicle now that we have this vehicle? Because I'm honestly not sure. So nice and slowly over the wooden bridge. Nice and slowly over the wooden bridge. Just kind of nudge into there. All right. Handbrake. Get upgrade. Raised, not for the current truck. This is for the GMC. Oh, okay. So that'll make the highway the highway vehicle a little taller. Still not tremendously useful, but it'll be taller at least. So we got that. So if we continue forward here, so we can just go forward and that'll take us back to the garage. Okay, that's fine. So we'll do that, and then from there we will go and make our way towards the other upgrade. Because or we can possibly get ourselves turned around here. I'm just afraid. Yeah, we'll turn around here once we get on the other side of these little wooden bridges. Because I have, believe it or not, tipped over on one of those wooden bridges and been sideways in the water because I tipped over on the wooden bridge. So yeah, anything's possible, and I will definitely make it happen if I can. Okay, so now we want to get to this other upgrade. So this upgrade is going to be here. So we're just going to set a waypoint all the way there, and then kind of go this way, and then this way, and then here, and then up there. And that'll get us our other upgrade that we have not yet discovered. And lo and behold, it is once again daylight. So now we can turn the lights off and we can make our way back through town again. Okay. So back onto the main road and we will keep going. So again, I hope you guys are enjoying this. I thank you very much for watching. It's a lot of fun for me. I've not done much in the way of live streams, so if people really like these live streams, I'm going to definitely keep on doing them because they're a lot of fun for me, and I think that people generally like them. So we'll definitely try and do at least once a week, and then after that we'll just have our normal episodes, our normal hourly episodes. But these live ones, I'll probably try and do these like this, where they'll go like 2 to 3 hours and have a lot of nice live content because it's a lot of fun for me. I'm really enjoying it. I hope you are too. So, and again, like I said before, thank you very much for all the support. I definitely appreciate it. It's been kind of a whirlwind here the past few days. It's really been great, and it's been a lot more than I ever could have expected. So, I definitely appreciate everything that you guys are doing for the channel. It's all because of you that this is all happening. So, thank you so much for all the support. But meanwhile, we continue on this road, and now we're slowing down because it's kind of nasty, and we want to just stay out of the ruts. And now we're good. So now it would have been funny had I been playing this multiplayer. It would have been interesting to see if someone else in a scout could have come and rescued my scout. I don't know if that could have happened, but that could have been comical. I don't know if there was actually any rescuing that scout. It would have gotten all busted going back down. That's for sure. It would not have been good. I don't think. So, oh man, that sun is bright. But yeah, now we are on our way back through town to get whatever the other new upgrade is that we have found. And that will hopefully be, it'd be nice if it was the raised suspension for our scout vehicle here. I would be very much a fan of that if that was the case. But we do not yet know, and we will find out in a little over 3/10 of a mile. So now I'm sure that the barricades are probably back up on the road. No, it's still only the one. Wow, the city's kind of been sleeping. I will take this around the detour. I don't know how well that one's going to handle going through the water. Don't want to risk it. So we're just going to actually take the detour with this guy. I do like this scout though. Whoa! This is a nice vehicle. This one does get around pretty nicely. So I don't know if it'd be. Oh, we already did that one watchtower. I don't know if it'd be able to do the watchtower on the south end though, because I think that anything is going to require it's going to require off-road tires to get to the one that's way down by the garage and by the farm, because that's just so messy down there. I don't think that there's anything that would get there with just like all-terrain tires. I think you're going to need off-road tires to do that. I am pretty sure. I would venture a guess that that would be the case that we would be in. So I'm kind of driving all over the road. Is it this main? Yeah, I think we got to take a left at this turn here. So we're going to hang a left here, and then we're going to go straight up this way. Yeah, I don't think I've been this way before. It does not look familiar, that's for sure. So we're going to go straight. Whoa, maybe slow down just a little bit because you don't know what you're going to find here. It might not be a good idea to go zipping through here at road speed. But what fun would that be if you were actually going a normal speed? So, all right. So far, so good. Yeah, this is easy for this vehicle. This is no big deal. That's for sure. And then I'll find something that will make it a big deal. I know. So, all right. Overconfidence. All right. So now it's interesting. What do these signs say? Gas in town. Okay, so you can go one way to get to the gas station, go the other way to get to town. So those roads do kind of go all the way around, I guess. And whoop, here's our upgrade right over here by this dilapidated car. And what do we have here? So we're going to just nudge into there. Whoop, stop. Handbrake, get upgrade. Ooh, a custom engine. Huh, interesting. What is this for? Oh, this is for the pickup truck. Okay, so it's a new 5.2 liter engine, V8. How about that? I'm guessing that's probably better than our current engine, but again, since I don't see us using the pickup truck again anytime soon, that's not that big of a deal. But I mean, it's nice that we got it, so I'll take it. All right, so now taking a look around, we've gotten those upgrades. We know what missing machinery is, and we can't really do that. We know what motel woes is. So then the question becomes, where is that curtain side trailer? Because there was a curtain side trailer, it was somewhere around here. Now that we've actually cleared stuff up, so and there are trailer stores here, so we can potentially buy curtain side trailers, but it'd be kind of bad to like buy one and then just have it get sold. So let's take a look. All right, so I'm going to keep the Scout where it is. I'm going to hop back into the Fleet Star because now I want to see. Oh, that's the stuck trailer. Oh, that's where it is. So, but then the question is there another one that is the curtain side trailer for Motel Woes? So let's check it out. So we're going to hop into the Fleet Star. I'm going to have to gas it up at some point. It does not have the trailer attached to it. So we're going to hop into here, hop back on the road. And now if I look at this, this is, oh no, this is drainage. This is one that we're working on right now. So we're going to drive down. I want to go down to Motel Woes. I'm going to just drive straight down to there because I want to see which curtain side trailer they said that we needed. Because now that we've gotten all of this northern section kind of discovered, we've gotten the watchtowers cleared out. Now we can see which curtain side trailer we need to bring back to the motel. Because that should be pretty feasible. But I just don't remember which one they want. Or if we could just potentially buy one. But again, I'd hate to buy one and then just basically waste the money. But we've got to just see which one they're talking about. So we're going to drive back down to the motel and find out the information about their missing curtain side trailer. Apparently getting all the mud off the tires in the process. Just a little bit of mud and a little bit of dirt. Okay, so now we're going to pull into the motel here in just a second. And we will get the tracking once again on this quest or on this task and see what it is that they want. So show task, start tracking, curtain side trailer. So now we go back to the map. Which one is it? It's not the stuck trailer. So which one are you? You're way up there. Okay. Nothing ventured, nothing ventured. Let's see. Let's give that a whirl. Oh, oh yeah, we can't go that way because that's the roadblock. That's the whole series of quests that we have to do to get this road over here cleared out because we got the down power line. Yeah, so we can't get through there, I don't think, but we can get through here. So let's see. If we go, we're going to try this. So we're going to go up here and then kind of go this way, going to go down here, and we're going to investigate this and see if we can get to this trailer in our Fleet Star. I'm thinking this should be doable. I could be wrong, but we're going to try and see what we get. This is another one I've not tried before, but it's like one of the very first tasks in the game. I mean, it's one of the very first ones that they have available to you, so I would hope that it's doable. Before I do this, I am going to go down and I'm going to get some gas because I'm right by the gas station, and I would look like a maroon if I ran out of gas because I didn't stop and get it when I was this close to the gas station. So we're going to stop here, get some petro, and fill up. There we go. It's free. Might as well do it. And now we're going to spin back around and go to the trailer that is up there and hopefully be able to get it without any issues and not even hit a guardrail. That is an accomplishment for me. All right. continuing to make our way. And again, for those of you that are watching, once again, thank you very, very much for watching. I appreciate all your support. I'm glad that you're here. If this is the first time that you've been watching any of my SnowRunner videos, then welcome. This is the very first area in the game. This is Black River, Michigan. So this is the area that when you first load up the game, this is where they put you. This is one of the vehicles that they give you right from the game. We have not upgraded this vehicle at all. So this is just one of the stock. Oh no, I lied. I do have all-wheel drive on here. So that is the one upgrade that I have on this vehicle is all-wheel drive. But this is one of the three first vehicles that they give you to start the game. This is the heavy-duty vehicle that they give you. So yeah, we're gonna continue doing things here in Black River, and then when we're done with Black River, we're gonna move on to Smithville Dam, and that will all take some time. And again, I'll probably be doing these as a series of live streams, probably once a week, and we'll keep on scheduling these and just kind of keep on playing through all the content because there's a ton of content for this game. So if you have not played this before and if you've not seen it before, there's loads and loads of content. They've got 4 anniversary packs for this. I own none of them, but they do have 4 anniversary packs. So there's all kinds of stuff to do in this game, and they give you 3 whole areas just as the base game itself. It has Michigan, it has Alaska, and it has an area in Russia, I believe, as three areas just in the base game itself. But then they have so many things in terms of upgrades or additional DLCs. So yeah, you will not be lost for content if you get this game. That's for sure. And I think it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy this one. So we are now going to go. Looks like I think this is where we have to make the sharp turn. I'm pretty sure. So I think we have, yeah, when we get here, yeah, this is where we got to do the, oh, man, I don't think I hit that sign. I don't think I was anywhere near hitting that sign. But it went flying when I went by it. I don't know how. Okay, so now we're going to see what this is like. The sign said truck parking, so I feel like we should be able to get something here. Yeah, I mean, that's where you can get some trailers. So I'm not going to get one because I don't need one. But let's just drive it. No, that is just a trailer shop or trailer store. But we don't need any because they give you so many of them here. But now I do have to be careful because this is not a scout. So this is not something that you could just easily kind of go cavalier through here without a care in the world. We do have to be a little more cautious as we go through this part. And again, if I had a raised suspension, that would be nice, but I don't think I've found one for this vehicle yet. So, okay. Ooh, boy. All right, so let's try this. This is going to be a lot of fun to get out of here with the trailer. I've got a feeling. I don't know how that's going to go, but we're going to see. That trailer is still up ahead. Did I just make is it a bad waypoint again? Yes, it was a bad waypoint. Rusty Champaign and his bad waypoints. Okay. So let's see. Oh boy, that's a lot of muck. Yeah, that's a lot of mire. All right, let's see how we're going to do here. And we're going to back up to this. And we're going to try to not get ourselves completely stuck getting out of here. I make no promises other than enjoyment and laughter and potential comedy. Okay, so we are attached. Now, again, I can't go out this way because this road's blocked. So my only hope is to get out this way in this really tight squeeze and hope that I don't mess everything up in the process of doing that. But chaos is likely to ensue. We'll find out. Okay. All right, let's get turned. We don't have to drive up to the waypoint on the mountain. I think that once we get close enough, all right, let's go diff lock, low gear, and diff lock. And if I do have to do something with that waypoint, then I will just delete it. Yeah, so this is going to be slow going. Oh boy. Oh boy. Please get through there. Please. Yeah, that is deep mud. That is not good. Okay, I think we're through. Yeah, we're good. And it doesn't recognize that I got that waypoint, so I'm going to have to delete that waypoint. Okay, because I put a waypoint on a mountain. That's not a good idea. So delete last waypoint. So all the waypoints go away, and now we try this again and not put the waypoint on a mountain and get ourselves back to the road and off. Okay, there we go. So now the question is, are we going to navigate this corner with this trailer? Uh, I don't know. Oh boy. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Whoa. Nice and easy, he said, cautiously, nervously. We're going to take out a tree or two. That's okay. They'll grow back. Snap. Oh boy. This is not the best. Oh, I don't recommend this. I do not recommend it. Well, I do. I mean, the game I recommend, but I don't recommend doing this. All right, I think we're fine. That was the worst part. Now I think we're good. I think I can take the diff lock off, and I think we should be all right from here. I'm going to try and take this boulder right in the middle. Okay, I'm going to throw the diff lock back on just because we're going up this hill, and I'm hauling a trailer, and that's not going to be the best. Okay. Give us a better camera angle so we're not looking at the top of a trailer. But yeah, okay, so that wasn't bad. I was afraid that that one was going to be worse, but it does not appear to be. So now, once we get to the main road, then we just have to take this back to the motel. And we'll be all set with that. So just around the corner. Now the other thing is I had to make sure that this trailer doesn't like fall off the side here to the right, because there is that possibility, because this thing does kind of drive on its own with its own thoughts and intentions. So we just got to watch out and make sure that that doesn't go sliding, which it doesn't look like it's going to. So now I think I can take the diff lock off. I probably shouldn't, and I probably should just leave it on. Now again, I'm deliberately avoiding these ruts here because those are not good. So we're going to just try and get around those. I think we're okay. Yeah. And I'm going to throw the diff lock back. Oh! Stop. That's not the way your tire's supposed to be. Reverse. Okay. All right. Get back to the road. There we go. All right. Low, diff lock. And let's try this again. This time, staying on the road. And hopefully having the trailer stay on the road with me. Please, trailer, don't slide off the side. Please don't. Nope, it's going to slide. All right, we got to back up. We do have to back up, so let's back this up. Oh, and these trailers are just they're such a menace. All right. Oh, boy. Yeah, this trailer is not in a good spot. So let's see. How can I do this? Yeah, these trailers. Can I wish that they had like a fixed point. What's going to be the easiest way to do this? Because this trailer is in a bad place. All right, so I think I'm going to have to detach this trailer, and we're going to have to try and pick it up again. So, whoa. And then we're going to try not to slide into the trailer. Okay, now the question is, can I winch to the trailer and pull the trailer back? I think maybe. Because I cut that corner very poorly, and now I need to get this trailer kind of backed up because it's just in a very bad spot. So let's see if I can winch to the trailer and pull it backwards. I don't know if we can. We're going to try. We can. Perfect. All right. So we're going to pull this back. Nope. We got to go backwards ourselves. Okay. So we're going to pull the trailer back. Don't tip it. Don't tip it. Okay. So now I think we're all right. Now I think that I can get it where I can cut that corner, and it won't be an issue. Now can I pull it? No, I'm just pulling myself. Okay. So let's try this again. Crisis not completely averted, but it's been partially mitigated. We'll go with that. All right. So let's pull back to this again. And will it let me attach from here, or am I not going to be close enough? Oh, yeah, it will. Okay. All right, so now I got to swing way left in order to get this. Low gear and diff lock. And let's swing way left. Bring the trailer with me, and then swing way right. And I think I should make it. I think we'll be okay now. Okay. Now up the hill. Ugh. Who decided to put that curtain side trailer there? Who was the person? I want to write them an angrily worded letter. Ugh. Are we there yet? Okay, I think we're fine now. Yeah, we're through the worst of the hill. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, there we go. We'll take it out of low. We'll take the diff lock off. I probably shouldn't do that quickly, but I'm doing it anyway. I can see the road. We're almost there. Not much further. Just a little further. And then we have to make a left, I do believe, out of here. Yes, we have to make a left. Okay. Yeah, this truck, when you have a trailer attached to it, it drives slow. It takes its time, that's for sure. All right, come on, make this turn. Oh, stop. Okay, now let's go. Here we go. This way. Just keep going. There we go. And the back end of the trailer will come around, and we should be good to go. I do believe we will have it here. So, but again, it's a slow go. That is for sure. We're trying. We're sliding, but we're trying. Okay, we're not making much speed, so I might as well just keep the diff lock on, because we're not getting anywhere fast with me having it off. And so, if we're not getting anywhere fast with it off, we might as well just leave it on, because it gives us more stability, and it's a smarter way to go. At least until, yeah, we're just going to wait until we get to the road. It's another 50 feet up there. I can be patient and get us to that spot without the diff lock on. So just about back to the road. And then we will get moving. All right, there we go. Back to the road. Let's throw it back into main gear. And now, if I remember right, we are just going straight. Yep, we're just going straight. So, yeah, straight and around is where we're headed. Yeah, to town. Yeah, follow the sign that says town. That's easy enough. Even I can't mess that one up. So, now hopefully we should be fine through here, because this isn't a heavy trailer. So I think we'll be okay through this part and not have to throw anything on. Just kind of make our way through this section. Yeah, we seem like we're doing fine through here. No major issues. All is well, he said cautiously. And of course it's raining. Just what we need is rain. It's like, why you got to be like that? I mean, these roads are already bad enough. Don't add rain to the mix. So, all right, we are on the road. We have made it to the road. Perfect. Oh boy, that was a bad camera angle. Don't do that. Do not do that one. Okay. All right, so now through here, hopefully momentum will take me. Nope. Just stay out of the ruts. Stay out of the ruts. Low diff lock. Okay. You can tell almost immediately when it's time to throw it on, because it just, yeah, the thing just immediately falls into a state of slowness that is not good. So, all right, we should be once again just up ahead here. Yeah, this is just dirt. So I think we'll be fine from here. So I think I can take it off, and I think we'll be good. Yeah, now we're moving a bit faster, so that's good. Making our way, and I'm just going to stay to the left because, again, there's not really any ruts over here, and hopefully the truck won't hit the telephone poles. I think we're okay. Yep, we are. Okay. Back to the main road, and then back to the motel with our curtain side trailer that they requested. Oh, I wish there was like a medium range camera angle there. It's like one or the other. So, all right, just about there. I see the point in the distance, and we say hi to everyone in the town that never shows up. Maybe after you finish everything, everyone shows up in the town. I don't know, but aside from that, it's a very very quiet town. So I don't really know. All right, let's just drive into here and not do anything dumb in the process. Okay, I guess I could have gone through. I could have gone in the other way, but it's too late now. Now I've already done this, so we're just gonna go around. We're gonna try to not hit this guy's car. We're going to try and get this trailer around the corner. Okay, I did nudge that car. You can send me the bill. All right, are we gonna make that? Yes, we are. Okay, perfect. One curtain side trailer has been dropped off. Perfect. Motel Woes. Well, you gave them a fighting chance. Let's hope they can get up and running sometime soon. Now we're back up to $4,400. We've got another 210 experience points. If we take a look at our driver profile, we are rank 3. We need 880 more experience points to get ourselves to rank 4, at which point we can start getting off road tires on our scouts. We've discovered 4 watchtowers. We have gotten 4 upgrades. We have found 4 vehicles. If we look here, we have the lost container, which is going to need a crane, I do believe. And then we have all these other ones that we haven't even looked at yet, the wet harvest and Steel River supplies and so on and so forth down the road there. We have a ton of tasks that we haven't done. So the next time around, we're going to probably do all these tasks here with the fallen power line. And then there's the mountainside bridge. And then there's the roadblock, which I've done all those in my SnowRunner episodes that I do have available on the channel. If you want to see those as like a sneak peek, but we will probably do all those in the next episode. Here are the 4 trucks that we have. So there's our pickup that we started with. There's our GMC highway truck that we started with. There's our Fleet Star heavy duty truck that we started with, and there's the Scout 800 that we discovered in this episode. Achievement wise, haven't really done anything with those. We've earned 100,000, or we're 20% of the way to 100,000 currency, and we've explored 7% of the watchtowers, and we've completed any 10 tasks or contests. We've completed 4 tasks or contests without taking any damage. So that's kind of where we are right now in the game. So I feel like we've made a lot of good progress here. We're going to drive this right down to the gas station, get it gassed up. And that way it will be ready to go for our next set of adventures. So right down the road here to the gas station, get it all filled up, and we will leave it parked right here. We only had to use 1 mulligan in the game when we tipped over the Scout and realized it did not have a winch on it to turn itself back over. So yeah, that was our 1 mulligan. I will take it. I will be very happy with it. But that, I do believe, is going to be it for this stream. Again, thank you guys so much for your support, and thank you guys for watching and for being part of all of it. If you like this video, I definitely appreciate it. Or if you like the stream, I definitely appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really liked it, I definitely even more appreciate it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But that is all for now. Again, thank you guys so much for watching and being part of all of my silliness. I am Rusty Champaign.